comedy. You're in a very special grad show. Give yourselves a big round of applause for coming out tonight. Please welcome to the stage our hosts, Emily and Josh.
It might not be obvious, but I'm Emily.
I'm Josh.
How is everyone tonight? Yeah, lovely. You're all here to see a level 1 grad show. If you're not, you're here now. So you're staying forever. The two of us have been teaching this class for the last 8 weeks. 8? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And these guys didn't know, for the most part, didn't know any improv before and have never done a show before. So we're very excited to have a supportive, beautiful, handsome audience to be watching them tonight.
Yeah, they've come a long way, and we're really proud of them, and they're going to put on a great show for you guys.
Yeah. Round of applause if you've never been to Union Comedy before. Welcome. And another round of applause if you've never seen improv before or don't know what it is. Okay, perfect. So you're all brilliant and smart also, in addition to beautiful and handsome. So they're going to need you guys for some suggestions throughout the show, just a couple times throughout the show. So they might ask you, shout out your answers when they ask you for a suggestion. We'll try it real quick?
Sure.
Okay, great. You want to do an example with them?
What was the highlight of your day today?
Shout it out. 1, 2, 3.
Lunch.
Great. Love it. Let's do another one.
That's the best highlight.
What is something you might find in your pocket?
Potato.
Perfect. Wow.
You guys, this we can't be the only person shouting out perfect answers. Everyone gets to shout out an answer next time that somebody asks you, okay? Okay?
Yes.
Okay. That was creepy and I liked it.
Okay, one more time, guys, and I need everyone to give me something. What is something you're excited for this weekend?
Sleep.
Sleep. Great, yes, these are all good things.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, well, I think it's time to bring out our first
Sure.
group then, make more noise than you just did with words and suggestions. Clapping, cheering, all of that, stomping for our first group of the night.
Juggle-Meister.
Yay! Oh, good. Okay. All right, we're going to start this off, but we would like to get a suggestion from the audience. I haven't asked for one yet. I would say, what is one of your favorite childhood memories? Does anyone have a specific favorite childhood toy?
Remember what we talked about.
You're supposed to respond. What?
Plastic dinosaurs.
Plastic dinosaurs?
Yeah.
I have those on my work shelf.
I do
Plastic dinosaurs. I love them. All right, I got a story. And that actually is probably part of the story. I loved the plastic dinosaurs. I was obsessed with dinosaurs when I was a kid. And so as I have now nieces and nephews, and my niece and nephew started to come to my mom's house, and I still had my dinosaurs from when I was a kid, and they're in my closet at home now. But they would come over and get to play with them and all that. But then my boss at my new job, we discovered that we have a mutual liking of dinosaurs, and I said, oh, I could bring some of my childhood dinosaurs in and put them on the mantle at work. And so I did, and I took them from my mom's house. But then I got a call from my mom saying, just so you know, your niece and nephew are mad at you because I took away their dinosaurs from their grandmother's house.
Sorry. I know, I just wanted to play.
Those were my dinosaurs.
But they were in the closet.
I mean, how could you?
There's nothing else to play with.
There's nothing else to play with. You're my cousin. You know, this whole house, you've been here 20 billion times. 20 billion one today.
I'll find something else to do. I'll get into cooking or hanging out with Grandma. Something. I'll think of something.
Cooking what?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal?
Yeah.
Maybe something better than oatmeal?
There's nothing better. Oatmeal, like, with the dinosaur eggs.
Ooh,
You know?
now we're talking. Okay.
I feel better.
A little bit. A little bit. I'm still waiting on that oatmeal.
Okay.
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 Okay, shall we? All I see is dinosaurs.
Okay. This is an oatmeal box.
Oatmeal box?
Yeah.
We usually make them in the round, the cylinders.
It's a box with many small packets in it.
And you're sure there are no dinosaurs in the box?
Dinosaur eggs.
Dinosaur eggs?
Yeah. Here,
Good.
I'll get the water boiling.
Okay.
Do you think we should serve this at Thanksgiving?
I think we should.
Okay. Just pour it in there. Over there.
What are you doing over there? Those dinosaurs.
No.
Those are dinosaurs.
No. I'm cooking with you.
I feel the betrayal. I don't even want to eat this. With the tiny dinosaur eggs and the square oatmeal. It's just not even appealing anymore.
Grandma!
Hey, cuz.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz.
Yeah.
You wanna play dinosaurs?
Oh, yeah, I would love to.
Doug, come in here. I want to show you how I decorated my office. That's china from my grandmother's house.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously, I don't think I've seen China dinosaurs before, Fred. I really don't. Have you talked to HR about this? I mean, you know.
I don't talk to HR about anything,
Anything.
especially the way that I decorate my office.
I can appreciate that. Now, you pull the shade down over these when no one else is around, or when.
Well, they got to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. And where did you get all these things?
Grandmother's house.
Well, I can understand that.
Yeah, I have slowly been decorating my office with things from my grandmother's house. You'll see over here, there's a couch with a plastic cover on it.
Yeah, I can, and you know, it's good because then there's no soiling from the dinosaurs. Okay, I mean.
That was a concern of mine, yes.
Yeah, I understand that. The company probably doesn't really look favorably on your own decorations like this, or do they? I mean, have you gotten any feedback from anybody about this? I mean, I really appreciate the dinosaurs. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm glad you brought this up because I took a course on leadership, and they said that when you break bad news, you want to start with something light, you know, like find a commonality.
Understood. I'm fired. Is that what you're saying?
Think of this as a new opportunity.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Is it because I never appreciated the dinosaurs, or is there another reason that you're firing me? I mean, I've only worked here for 3 years, but I've been putting a lot of effort in.
There are certain things we can and cannot put on the official termination, but the
How about the unofficial?
honestly, I'd be lying if the dinosaur.
Give me the
If the
unofficial.
dinosaur thing didn't play a part in it.
I understand. You know, it's funny, but this company has always looked down on people who don't appreciate dinosaurs.
Yes, Sinclair Oil. Dinosaur!
Hi.
Dinosaur?
Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Dinosaur?
Yes, the dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Oh, is your tummy hurting?
Dinosaur.
Did you eat the dinosaur?
Dinosaur.
You know, we talked about this, bud. Like,
Dinosaur. 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 Dinosaur.
yeah. I mean, yeah. They're all over the living room.
Dinosaur.
But sweetie, Mom has asked you many times
Mm.
not to eat the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are for playing.
Dinosaur. Dinosaur. Dinosaur.
All right. All right. Okay. How many have you eaten today?
Dinosaur.
It still blows my mind that you can count. Dinosaur is the only word you can say. As your mother, I have to love you, but
They don't teach reading they don't teach reading or anything else in school. They're just counting. That's all. And
damn
dinosaur.
Steve, you are 5 years old. How is the first time I've heard anything other than dinosaur?
Because I was just repressing it. I just wanted to eat the dinosaurs and just have an excuse just to eat the dinosaurs. That's all I wanted.
What else have you been doing for 5 years that I don't know about?
Eating the cars. Full cars. Just biting into them. My teeth are very strong.
So when I asked you, why was there a hole in the seat in my passenger car, and you said, dinosaur?
Dinosaur.
We're gonna need another suggestion. Could we get something that you might see at night? I like the vampire. A story. Vampires.
So, vampires reminds me of counts, and I had a friend. I grew up in New Jersey, and I had a friend Tim who got a job counting money at a bank, aka a bank teller. My friend Mark got him this job, and then Mark wanted to take a new job, so he quit. And Tim didn't want to work at the bank if Mark wasn't going to work there. So he decided to quit as well. But before doing so, he stole about $5,000 from the bank and was arrested because you can't do that. And he came into the police station and they said, you're going to have to go under house arrest. You're going to have to wear an ankle bracelet. You're going to have, he was 25 years old, you're going to have to move in with your dad. And he said, that's a deal breaker. I'm not moving in with my dad. So they were like, well, you can go to jail. And he's like, that's what I'll do. So he went to jail. And upon going in for sentencing, they were like, you can do the worker release program and cut your sentence in half. And he was like, no, this is jail. I'm not going to work. And so he served 9 months, like a full sentence of, in jail. And we had a party afterwards at a bar, and when he got out of jail, and it was the saddest I've ever seen Tim. And he said, you know, it's Friday, and I miss my block because Fridays are Freestyle Fridays, and we used to watch 106 in Park, and I don't get to do that anymore. And he was so sad about it.
Please don't go. Please don't quit.
Listen, man, it's my last week. Sorry, Mark.
No, we can't do this without you.
You don't need me to help count the cash registers at the grocery store. You can find any other high schooler to do that.
But you've been so helpful here.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that I was able to help. This has been really helpful for my college applications. I have a steady, responsibility job. I can handle the public.
But no one can handle the public like you.
It's time for me to spread my wings, Mark. I can't.
Like a lady came in the other day and she was like crouched over like this, and you say, "How's it going?" You hit her back. It's like, "Oh!"
Yeah, it was great, right?
She left without a crutch.
This is why I want to go to medical school. I really think I have something.
No, I need your help more. I don't care about all the masses of people who will benefit from your tutelage. I don't care.
Mark, I've become this good because you taught me everything I know about counting cash registers. And there's like 7 of them right there. See, I can know at a glance. You can train the newbies. They'll
I got something
thrive.
to tell you.
Okay.
I trained you wrong.
What do you mean?
I didn't teach you to count correctly.
What do you mean? It goes 1, 2, 3, 7,
Yeah.
8, 9.
Guess what?
Writing room. What are you? Mark, what have you done to
Nothing!
me?
You're gonna do great in medical school.
Grad,
George. Yeah.
I want to drink to you. I really appreciate you leaving the business so that I could spend all that time in jail. Best time of my life, actually.
I didn't leave the business.
I'm gonna have another. How about you?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have done without I don't know what I would have done without one more.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have done without the level of organization that they brought to my life. You know what I'm saying? Why did you leave the bank anyway? You never explained it to me. Give me that back.
I was bored.
You were bored?
Yeah, you know.
It's the counting.
After they rebranded from teller to money counter, it was like not a fun name, not a fun job.
It's true, and I really didn't like it either,
Right.
as you can imagine.
Yeah, you found a better alternative.
I did. Actually, the money came in handy.
Oh, really?
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have one too. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have one too. Here,
Yeah.
you take those.
I just love drinking small cups of water.
Should I be putting something else in there?
What,
I'm gonna have a shot of this. Well, there we go. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do without jail anymore.
Oh,
I mean, don't get me wrong. The
yeah.
ankle bracelet, as an alternative, would have been nice,
right.
but no.
They didn't offer that to you?
No, they did.
Oh.
They did. I took jail. I mean,
I love being in jail. I just don't have to work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe clip your toes a little farther away from you.
But today's Friday. That's
It's toenail harvesting day.
yeah. that's when I get to build. I'm using it to build my sculpture. Right there.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
see the sculpture of Joe? You're Joe.
It's me.
Yeah. your sculpture
Sculpture.
of toenails.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jen.
Yep. That's
Now, I've never contributed toenails to the sculpture of Joe.
yeah. It's like a Kickstarter. You just go around the block and ask everyone for toenails. Well, I do. Or there's also my assistant.
Yeah, I've never actually had toenails to contribute.
Well, it's a sculpture for you, so you don't need to contribute the toenails.
Thank you. It is a little cruel that you're mocking my lack of toenails.
Well,
But I appreciate the artistry.
I thought I was doing something good for you by making this the toenails, the toenail sculpture. It's not mocking your lack of toenails. It's just a surrogate for not having toenails.
And what would you do if I took Jim here and I just...
That was.
Well, there we go. It's been a long time coming, Jim. That felt
was
good.
6 months. I had to give all my cigarettes to random people for fucking toenails. I thought you would love me now for who I was, but you still think I'm garbage.
Jim, I will never love you.
So we need another suggestion, and this time, what about a place where you would take someone to have a really important conversation?
Toilets.
The toilets.
So the first time I tried psychedelic drugs, I was with my brother in Toronto, and so first we went to. I wanted to go be outside when we did that, So we went to the forest near Toronto, but he thought that would be a bad idea. So we drove back to the hotel room, and then he was sober at the time, but I had already taken it, so I was starting to think, oh, like, all the buildings are actually like shelves full of books. And then when we got to the hotel room, then he also took it, and we were just tripping out for a while. Then I went outside. Like, I was just kind of breathing and all that, and you're having an okay time, and he was playing some TV show, some cartoon, and it sounded like it was looping over and over again. But then, I had to go to the bathroom, and we were in a hostel, so there wasn't a private bathroom, so I had to go outside. So I went out of the private room that we had in the hostel, and so the private room was here, and then the toilet was over here, so I didn't have to walk far. Then when I walked over to the toilet stall, I just opened the toilet stall and just like banged. It just felt like it was this intense, loud bang, and then it just that just kind of scared me with the drugs. And then so I did my business, and then I went back in. But then later, when we were both sober, I went over to the toilet and I opened it again, and I tried to do the same angle, the toilet stall hitting against something else, and it still was kind of loud and aggressive sounding, but not so scary when sober. Yeah, that's it.
You know, I really think we should be outside for this first time.
If it's okay with you, I'm just gonna breathe.
Yeah, this is.
I mean,
That's why.
seriously, where are we exactly?
In Toronto, you know,
Canada.
the fresh air of the Toronto streets, I think, will do us good.
You're right. You're right. I'm just gonna continue to breathe now. If that's okay. with
Yeah,
you.
I'm glad we're trying new things together. I think this is good.
You know, I never breathed before I met you.
Sweetest thing.
Not this same way. Okay. I mean, we've known each other 5 years, and
Paul,
this is,
you're way with words. I can't.
I know. But seriously, this breathing, it's everything everybody has always talked about. It is.
It's really good. So, you think my breathing meditation course is going to help people?
It is, particularly when you do acid. I mean, that's just a layer on top of the breathing.
You're doing
okay?
acid right now?
Isn't that what you just gave me?
I was just...
I mean, you said let's go to Toronto and do acid, and then you said inside and outside, and then I thought I would breathe.
I mean, I was just hoping we could breathe together in the streets of Toronto.
Well, we still can. We still can. My breathing is going to be a lot more fun than yours.
I've got the perfect idea. Hear me out. It's a cartoon. It just loops over and over again. 3 scenes, just looping. $1 million idea right there.
$1 million. I've got another idea.
Okay, hit me with it, yeah.
Okay, so the looping scares the children.
Uh-huh.
Bang, bang, and bang when they're in the toilet. And that would also scare the children.
That would scare the children. Yeah. Okay.
I'm a little high right now.
Okay, perfect. What about this? We take the bangs back, re-bang. One more time. Take them out of the toilet into the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Scares the kids even more.
So we've got the cartoons. We've got the bang. We've got the extraction of the bang. And we've got the kitchen. I think this is going to work.
I think we're ready. Yeah. I mean, do we storyboard it, or what? I mean, do we just are we good? Like, is this how you?
I feel like we need more.
Ooh, yeah. Of the kid or of the show?
The show. Oh. The toilet monsters. No, it's not quite there.
The kitchen dwellers.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't hit. bad.
Cold.
Yeah.
I think the cartoon was a great start.
Yeah.
Spinning, spinning, spinning.
Cyclical. Yep.
Cyclical. Lost the track.
Yeah.
But this is kind of fun.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Why have we been trying to write cartoons?
I think the house is out to get us. I've been
Yeah, the
hearing
chair.
I've been hearing weird noises.
The chairs have been kind of frowning at me.
Well, they saw what you did.
Oh.
It's frowning!
But that's not a chair. That's a seal.
I know.
Yeah.
I meant to tell you I let a seal in.
Now it's
Be careful. Be careful. Seals are dangerous sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, see? You never listen. When I tell you that seals are dangerous, you think I'm joking.
But they're so cute.
I know.
They're sea dogs.
I know that.
You-
That's why I brought this one home. We talked about
why
that.
did you get it if you don't like it?
I know that we need some sort of pet. We've been having rough times lately.
Yeah,
as a
because
couple.
of the last pet, the turtle, the snapping turtle.
The last snapping turtle.
Yeah. See, it's not there anymore.
I can not see that. Yeah. In any case, it's like I think that having a bigger pet, one that doesn't like snap off one's hands, will do us good. Right? You always say you're always more mellow when you're around big animals.
Yeah, but I try to pet Janine here.
What's the name?
Janine.
Janine.
And
I thought we were going to talk.
Then she snaps a bit, so just like the snapping turtle all over again.
Well, maybe she doesn't like the name.
What?
I wouldn't like the name. Janine.
That's my aunt's name. I love my aunt.
Oh yeah.
Your
Oh,
aunt's...
she was fine. She's
fine.
It's okay.
Well, what's your aunt's name? Roberta? You can't call a seal Roberta.
Oh, see, she smiled. I think it's Roberta now. We can middle name Janine. Oh, she's so cute.
She is cuter when you call her Roberta.
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 She's gonna be mine.
Yours?
I've been meaning to tell you about that too. She's imprinted.
Well, maybe we can get the other one at the seal dispensary, the Bob, and then Bob and Roberta. Then they can have the child, and that will be my seal.
So you want to get another seal, have them mate, and then their offspring will be yours.
Yeah, because I guess you're just the seal guy, but maybe if they grow up with me.
I prefer seal whisperer. Oh yeah. Thank you. Oh, we have to bow. I forgot. We have to bow.
Give it up one more time for the Juggle Meisters. And give it up for yourselves for some amazing suggestions. You guys did so much better than I thought you would.
I'm really proud of you.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got another team coming up. You're in luck. But if you liked what you just saw and were maybe interested in doing it yourself, we have a lot of classes here at Union Comedy. In particular, we have a Intro to Improv Level 1 class coming up on the 28th. That'll meet on Thursdays, so you can go to unioncomedy.com and check that out if you're interested. But yeah, let's not waste any time. We're going to bring out our second team, Cured Meat.
Yay!
Let's go.
Hello, gang. I just heard my mom say hello. We're also gonna need need some suggestions. What's something that's going on in your lives?
Job.
Can you be more specific? Okay, unemployed.
Bad dates.
Moving.
Injuries.
All right, I heard job, unemployment, and bad dates. It feels like one of those has to give somebody something.
Okay, so like along the lines of bad date, so my first kiss was super, super weird, but I feel like that just laid the groundwork for everything. So I grew up going to camp. Woo, shout out camp. Yeah, I think it chemically altered my brain. But anyway, so we were like, I'll set the stage, I guess, we're like, I think I was newly 14. Like, yeah. And basically, it was a co-ed camp, which, it's a whole other can of worms. But, we used to like, you would go and sneak off and like, you know, kiss the boys or whatever, or whoever. But we would all be like, oh, like, so-and-so wants to hook up with you, which, like, picture a 14-year-old being like, oh my god, I'm going to get with this guy. So anyway, somebody tells me, they're like, Jordan wants to get with you. And I'm like, okay, sure. Where is this gonna take place? Behind the Nature Shack, which no longer exists. It was like kind of janky. But, so we go behind the Nature Shack. It's like probably a solid 5:30 p.m., like very visible. And the girls in my bunk come along and they have their little eye touches and they're there like trying to time it. And I'm like, that is so weird. But what do I see? I look like, I'm like, oh, I'm about to have my first kiss. Weirdest first kiss ever, because I look like towards the ground and there's a fucking bucket with dead rats in it. And I'm like, huh? But I like didn't even think twice about being like, oh, we should relocate. It's like, oh, here are all my friends, they're watching. Bucket of dead rats, normal. And we made out for 10 seconds. So that was a weird date.
I got a bucket of dead rats. You think that'll help me get a kiss?
Do you think if we put the dead rats by the tree behind the Arts and Crafts Center, then we could get a 10-second kiss?
With the rats, right?
We've been... The girls, we know that they're going for... They think they can get to 10 seconds. We know that. We need to play our part, and we need to help Brad. They do their thing, and we do our thing with the rats. I think we can make this a 10-second kiss.
All right, I'm good with the rats here. Right there. I'll sit and wait. I hope I can get me. Never been to camp before.
Are they close? Are they close to the... Can you see them?
Getting close. Think.
How many rats?
26.
That might do it.
Should I cut the tails off?
When it was, I don't know, when Gina and John had their kiss and we didn't cut the tails off, how long did that kiss last?
8 seconds. Cut them off.
Jeffrey, we need to start timing our kisses. Dr. Kirschenbaum said the problem in our relationship with our intimacy is you're a bad kisser. I have to be honest with you. It's been weird since our first kiss, and I thought we could move past this, and...
You know, as a member of the speedrunning community, I really thought that I was nailing it. Just nailing it. You know, like.
And that's the problem.
You know, I'm thankful because you never communicate with me like this.
And that's why we're going to see Dr. Kirschenbaum.
Look, I never said we wouldn't. I just wanted to say that this is. I'm so glad that you felt comfortable enough to come to me with this. You all right?
I'm working on not getting annoyed with you. And so I've been told I have to be tolerant of your feelings. And say that,
That's all I can ask.
I understand that you are trying to be supportive right now. I'm using my I statements.
I see that.
It's working already.
It's working already. Do we need to go?
So, I mean, just about 5 seconds? Do you think that's long enough?
5 seconds? 5 seconds?
I just don't.
Normally I like mine sub 2. Sub 2.
I just don't feel like we can get there if we can't even hold it together for 5 seconds.
You say can't even 5 seconds? I'll tell you what. So, what if we started counting the other way? I think I feel more comfortable that way. Like, what's the goal? What's the goal? 10 seconds, right? 5 seconds. 6 seconds. 10 minus 6. That's 4 seconds. I'm getting into this. This is kind of doing it for me.
Math class was not working.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you took that class.
I'm learning so much with you, and I'm into it. I'm into it. How fast? Okay. 8 seconds, 9 seconds. How?
I'm back down to 4 seconds.
Dad, I got a problem.
What is it, Susie?
So, I understand this is probably going to be a little awkward for me to tell you about, but I don't know.
Anytime we talk is awkward.
So, there's this boy at school, Johnny, and I heard he wants to get with me.
Johnny, huh?
Johnny. I'm not sure what get with me means in this context.
Well?
And you and Mom have never explained it to me. I assume it's like that thing. I assume it's a birds and the bees, whatever.
No,
thing.
not at all.
What?
No. Let me tell you. Let me
Okay.
tell you, Susie. When a boy tells you he wants to get with you, what he means is he would like for you to walk away from him. That's exactly what that means, Susie.
I don't really talk to Johnny that much. Like, that's what I usually...
Well, you're nailing it. There you go.
I don't know. I just don't understand why he would, like, specially tell Rebecca to tell me to do something that I already do.
Well,
Feels like there should be a change in behavior of some kind.
well, let me ask you. Has there been a change in your behavior lately?
Like, generally speaking?
Well, yes.
I mean, I'm freshly 14, so I guess there's been a few changes in my behavior, yeah. I'm experiencing new feelings and new physical sensations.
Okay, let's, I tell you what. We're just going to bottle all of that up, keep it internally for the rest of our lives, and never have this conversation again. How about that? Thank you. I love you, Susie.
Dad, I think I'm gay.
So I have another story about awkward relationship issues, and it actually involves my husband, who's right here. Very cute, I know. Early on in our relationship, when we had first moved in together, my husband went back home to visit family for a trip. It was a reunion trip. And I couldn't go, and so I stayed home, and I went out with some friends, and they suggested some thriller movies. And so I'm watching all these thriller movies. Now it's Sunday, and I text him and I say, "Hey Garrett, are you going to be home for dinner, or should I grab food?" No answer. No big deal. I'm watching all these movies, and people are dying, and it's stuck in the ditch. And then I text him again. I'm like, "Hey, I haven't heard from you. Weird. You should be on the road. 6-hour drive." No answer. So I'm like, "Okay, no big deal." So then I call an hour later. I was like, "You should be getting back to me. Something's wrong. Okay, you're in the ditch somewhere." No answer. So now I'm starting to freak out. And I'm texting his friends. Nobody knows where he is. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know where he is. What can I do? I don't want to call his mom because now she's going to get freaked out. And then I think of Find My iPhone. And I realize, oh, if I can track down his iPhone, I can figure out exactly where he is and I'll know if he's stuck in the ditch. And so but I have a problem. I don't know his Apple password. So I think, well, wait a minute. I can reset this password if I just get into his email. I bet his computer will auto-log him into Gmail. So I'll open this up. So I've got like a murder board on the bed, and I'm doing all these things. I reset the password. I find that he is in the hometown, but not at either of his parents' houses. I'm freaking out, and I have a missed call from him. And so I answer, I call him back, and he says, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I've been out all day. My phone died. I told you I wasn't coming back till Monday. You were listening when I said that, right? But I gotta go, actually. Someone's hacking into my phone right now."
I love this ditch.
It's so great. It's so great. And yeah. Thanks for coming to the ditch with me.
Oh, of course.
You know, it's you know, hiding from my husband is just so it's lonely.
Yeah. I hide from my wife here too. Yeah, it's my happy place. This ditch.
Yeah. So I mean, I told my husband I'm going to a reunion, but really, I just love being in the ditch.
Oh, yeah.
So what brings you here?
Well, I told my wife that I was going to my mom's funeral, but.
Oh, so are you skipping the funeral, or are you just here?
Oh, I'm skipping the funeral.
Oh, it's totally understandable.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I skipped my brother's wedding. I'm just here.
There you go.
But, great. No, it's so nice. And the best part is that it blocks all the cell reception.
Yes.
Yeah. And like, you know, wait a minute. Is someone hacking into my phone? Have you seen this?
Yeah, it looks like somebody is hacking into your phone.
Oh, do you know how to block that? Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to worry about anything and just enjoy the ditch.
Yeah.
No, it's man. Do you know any other great ditches around here, or is this the one? I mean, I've always just been coming to this one, but I'm trying to branch out.
Oh, okay. Well, there's one over on 5th and Main.
Yeah.
That one's pretty good. You gotta watch out for the snapping turtles in there, but it's pretty nice.
Well, they must be friendly. I mean, if you give them maybe you give them an iPhone if you want them to
You know, they could probably take care of you. Put some chicken on there or something.
Yeah, that would be.
They would just snap that right up.
Yeah.
Get it.
Ah!
See what I did there?
Yeah, that's great. No, this is wonderful. I mean, I think I could stay in here all night.
Yeah. As could I.
Yeah.
As could I.
Yeah. But no, this is great, and you know, I've been really enjoying my time hanging out with you. Maybe we could set this up as a recurring thing.
Yeah. Let's do that.
You seem very excited. That's fantastic.
Well, I'm kind of non-committal. If
Yeah.
you get what I mean? Or actually, I guess I'm committal, but then I don't. Right? I say I'm going to do one thing and then I don't. Right?
But
it's kind of my thing.
But isn't that because you just go into the ditch instead?
Yeah, but you've now fucked that up.
Hey, Jim, can you contribute please to my murder board? It's here. It's like a little half-baked, I know, like it's a first draft. It's my first murder board. So, I just feel like I've been watching so many true crime playlists that I kind of want to just like, I don't know, do it my own way.
Danielle, I know that this is your first true crime board, and that said,
Yeah.
as someone who is pretty seasoned in this field and sees a pot of gold at the end of this endeavor, I will say that I do think the plan that's laid out here has some significant potential to get us the treasure at the end of the line.
Well said.
Why don't you go over like the first step? Because I see a lot here that's
Right, so,
laid out.
yeah. I was thinking like it starts in a remote area, right? So let's just like take somebody annoying, like, I don't know.
That guy who should like
Yeah.
really be in a ditch.
Yeah, oh my god, a ditch. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Okay, so we're gonna put them in the ditch. If they have a phone, like, we can disable that, right?
Oh yeah. I
How
got
many
someone
murders
who
have you committed?
Like a couple dozen.
Okay, yeah, you're pretty seasoned.
That's
Yeah,
why you
I do
report
look up
to
to you, but yeah.
Been here for a little while.
Yeah, you've been around the block before and, you know, taken people and put them in ditches.
So we're gonna put them in the ditch.
Yeah, then what?
Could let him
Arson.
sit in-
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, what were you
No,
saying?
no.
What were you saying?
I like that. I was gonna say we could let him sit in the ditch for 6 hours.
Just like marinate there for like walk away. Okay.
Let it marinate.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Okay. Yeah. So then after that, the real thing is like I want somebody to then make some kind of like podcast about this. We have to find a way to like leak this, right? But not too much. Like a little trickle, not a full leak, because then people will know and they'll be like, jail. But if not, then I don't know, like we'll have a podcast. We'll be so famous. That's all I want.
That's why I hired you.
You're right.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to teach you how to hack your husband's phone.
Now, there's a wide variety of reasons you might choose to hack your phone. All of them could be benign if you spin it the right way. Honey, I was worried about you. Honey, I was just thinking about you. Honey, I lost you.
I lost you. Just, we were in the grocery store and I don't see you anymore. So I went home and I hacked your phone.
Well, Dylan, what kind of phone are we going to hack first?
Today we will be hacking the latest iPhone 11.
Oh, Apple is very protective of these sort of things.
They rate themselves as the highest class of customer satisfaction on their security features. But that's
Speaking
not
of
going
high
to stop
class.
us.
Let's be honest for a minute here. The Apple ecosystem, it's a very, you don't have to think about it very much. And I understand that, something like Linux could be really intimidating for your computer, that sort of thing. A lot of people just want a phone.
Dylan, we said we wouldn't talk about
Dylan?
Yeah, our names are both Dylan. This is our YouTube channel, Dylan and Dylan.
Dylan and Dylan! Chillin' with Dylans.
So, ditches actually reminds me of an interesting story when I was growing up. I'm old. I grew up in the late 70s, 80s, and so I got all of those fun things about being a child in that time frame. Free-range children up until, out by themselves until late at night, coming home whenever they want, riding in the back of a car without a seatbelt, up in the cars used to be able to lay in the back over by the back window, picture like a Cutlass Supreme or something. Anyway, one day, the four of us, my mom, myself, and my brother and sister, are driving home from church one Sunday afternoon, and we're all in various places in the car. I think I was down on the floorboard. My brother, who was the oldest, always got to drive right up front, and my sister was probably laying somewhere. Anyway, driving along, and all of a sudden, I hear my mom scream, and then the car just jumps up, and it hits, great big bang, and we all go flying like popcorn in the car, right? Not even my mom's buckled up. And, heads get hitting things, it's all crazy. The car goes off the side into the ditch. And, we're sitting there and we don't know what happened. What in the world did we just hit? We're on a pretty major highway, right? The speed limit's probably 55 miles an hour at the time. So we all get out. We're all confused and everything. And there is this massive cow in the middle of the road. So there was a car in front of us. That car hit the cow first. The cow went over the top of that car. The car crashed into the road. And then we hit it and went over the top of the car and landed at the side of the road. So that's how we killed a cow.
Children's for sale, free range, free range. This one, freshly 14.
I'm at the peak of my youth.
Tell me, child, tell me. Have you given up this silly game of running away when I bring you to market every time?
No, not quite.
Oh, very honest, very honest. And for that,
but I'm great at parties.
A gumdrop. That was a test. And you passed. I turned around and you didn't go anywhere. Well-behaved children's for sale. Now tell me, child.
Where did I meet you? Oh, the parking lot.
Yes. That's what I meet all the children.
Right.
You can't remember because of all the gumdrops I fed you.
What's with your brain chemistry? Whoa.
Free range. Do a little run. Show them. Look at this. You can go anywhere.
Can I prance?
Prance,
Okay.
yes. Do you like to prance, child?
Love it.
Oh, children. Whew, children. I don't think
You're the
anyone...
best child advertiser.
I don't think so. Nobody buys you. Oh, I
But
suck.
it really does damaging things
suck.
to my self-esteem.
No.
Being free range is just... People don't talk to you about, like, the benefits of being, I don't know, like...
Just unplug, just loose.
Like, I'm tired
Janice.
of being loose and just frolicking. Like, I want security. Children need structure, I think.
Dang old cow's missing. Where the hell's my cow? 20 years I run this dairy farm, and I find cell phones on the
Sean,
ground,
not
ditches dug
again.
around here.
How many times is this going to happen?
It's my cow. I miss my cow. How am I going to get my milk?
All right. I didn't want to be the one to tell you this, but it got hit by a car.
Hit by a cow?
Yeah.
Did they save the beef?
Yeah, I mean, it's just rotting on the side of the road if you want it.
Well, I'll divvy it up with you.
Oh, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
You're in?
Yeah,
All right.
Yes.
You got a machete or something?
Well,
Chop
man.
that thing right up.
Franco down the street, he's got some stuff. We'll go give
You got a pickup truck?
Yeah, of course he does.
Dang old pickup
Where
truck.
would we find someone like you? Of course he's a pickup truck.
Get that. Yeah, you got that right. Woo! Yeah!
I wonder what my lieutenant's going to think about this. But it doesn't matter. All right, so
I
we've
missed
got
my cow. I missed my cow.
Yeah, the cat sucks.
My
But
poor cow.
think of the money. The money.
The money.
Oh,
the money. Dang old money. I like that money. Woo! How am I going to spend it? How am I going to spend it? I could spend a little on you.
I'm making out better than
You're
ever.
in?
Really?
You're in?
Okay,
All
I'm
right,
definitely
all
getting
right.
arrested for all this. But
We'll
it's okay.
give you the beef. I'll spend some money on you.
Yeah,
We'll have a good time.
I was just told, my lieutenant told me to come here and tell you your cow is dead, but this is great. So yeah, okay. And this is very profitable for me. Okay.
I missed my cow!
Yeah, you know, actually...
Talk to me about the money again.
How do you want to spend it on me, just so I'm clear?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I have been looking at that mansion up down the road.
Well, it's just a cow now.
No, I know it's just a cow. But I've seen the acres of land you have, your family.
Well, I ain't selling my land. Unless you really want me to.
Yeah, I want to see how much I can get away with here. Yes, I do want it. I absolutely do. You know what? Why don't You give me that mansion that I want, and I'll buy you a replacement cow.
A new cow.
That's exactly right.
Welcome to Bob's Cow Emporium.
Thanks for seeing me.
Yeah.
What do you got for sale?
Well, what you looking for, buddy?
I think I'm looking for a cow.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Could you perhaps steer me in the right direction?
There, I like it. Well, we got all kinds of cows. We got Hershey cows. We got longhorns. We got short horns. We got long tails. We got short tails.
Yeah.
And we got brown cows.
Brown cow? How now, brown cow?
Yeah. See what you did there, too.
Yeah. So where do you get the cows? Can you tell me how you acquire them?
Well, you see, we rustle them.
You rustle them?
Yep. We rustle them.
Really? It's 1980. They're still rustling cows?
Oh yeah. We have not gotten to 1990 when they're going to outlaw rustling cows.
Now, do you lose any? Do they just disappear? Does anything happen to them, or are they safe? I feel like
we keep our cows totally 100% enclosed. 100%.
100%. There's 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, that's good. I kept seeing these reports of cows getting hit by cars and then getting hit by a second car. It seems like it's like cow pinball out there.
It never happens.
Okay, great.
Fake news.
Okay. So it's not your cows.
What color was it?
I think it might have been one of the chocolate colored ones.
Nope. Only got brown cows.
Only brown cows. What were those other ones? Those Hershey cows?
Those are brown too.
Those are brown. Okay. All cows are brown?
Yeah. Don't you know how that how
That
a brown
is-
cow?
Yeah, that is how that works.
Brown cows are brown.
Okay. Now, how much are you selling them for?
Well, how much you got?
I got $2.
Yep, $2 it is.
Right. Excellent. There you go.
And here is your cow.
Oh, it's so tiny! I love it. Can I call him Charles?
No.
Okay. Can I have one that I can call Charles?
Yes.
Okay. How much for that one?
Well, give me that one back.
There you go.
This is Tim.
It's Tim.
But Tim is open to other names. So.
Hello, Tim. It's so nice to meet you. Would you like to come home with me? I think that's a yes.
No, that's a no.
Keep it going for cured meat. And one more round of applause for the Jugglemeisters. Yeah, thanks to this whole crew. This is a lot of fun working with you guys in the past couple of weeks. Yeah, check out Union Comedy if you're interested in any more shows. We've got another show tonight at 7:30 that I'll be in if you're interested in that. And plenty more throughout the weekend. And yeah, classes and everything else can be at unioncomedy.com.
Yeah.